The Indian Air Force's Su-30 fighter jet was recently snapped at the Chabwa Air Force Station in Assam, where it was seen equipped with the 100 km range Spice-2000 air-to-surface weapon system, that makes it the second non-Russian weapon system to be integrated on the Su-30 after the ASRAM Advanced Short-Range Air-to-Air Missile. The Indian Air Force is trying to standardize weapons across its fleet, and the next in line is the Tejas Mark 1 and MiG-29 UPG fighters. The Su-30 has already carried out trials of the Spice-2000 on ground targets, and there was no issue of third-party weapon integration with Russia, as the Spice-2000 relies on GPS coordinates and satellite pictures of the target that are pre-fed in the system. The project director of Helina and the Dhruvastra program has said that the 7 km range helicopter-launched Helina anti-tank guided missile has completed all development and user trials, and the Indian Army has now started the process for issuing of acceptance of necessity. He also said that the launcher and missile are ready, and there are some human-machine interface that is currently being realized. Each missile is expected to cost less than 1 crore rupees, and the initial requirement is for 500 missiles and 40 launchers. After the acceptance of necessity is issued, the request for proposal would be issued, and some firing trials would be done by the Army from the first production batch provided by Bharat Dynamics Limited. He also said that the Indian Air Force had asked for the feasibility of integrating the Air Force variant of Helina known as the Dhruvastra on the soon-to-be inducted light combat helicopter, and this would be done very soon. That would also bring in economies of scale in the production of the missile. The Indian government is all set to clear the Infinity high-altitude Pseudo satellite proposed under the CATS program at an estimated cost of 700 crore rupees. An initial seed money of around 50 crore rupees will be cleared in the next few days, which will be used by Hindustan Aeronautics for advanced design and research work, and 700 crore rupees will be needed in different phases in the next 4 years to start the developmental trials of the prototype. The Indian Army's Military College of Telecommunication Engineering has launched a project to develop an airborne electronic intelligence system that can be mounted on unmanned aerial vehicles that will overcome the functional limitations of ground-based electronic intelligence gathering equipment, and will help to analyze the electromagnetic transmission of the adversaries at greater ranges. The elevated platform for gathering intelligence through electronic support measures will comprise of an UAV with a flying endurance of 6 hours and an operational ceiling of 3,000 meters, on which the sensor and communications payload of 15 kilograms will be mounted, and a ground station for launching, controlling and recovering the UAV during operational missions, and also for recording, processing and analyzing the data captured by the UAV. The Royal Air Force of the UK has decided to sell 13 C-130J C4 variant Hercules aircraft that have been withdrawn from service 12 years earlier than planned, and these 13 aircraft is being eyed by a number of air forces in the region. The Indian Air Force currently operates a fleet of 11 C-130J aircraft, and this is a good chance to bump up the fleet strength that has recently demonstrated its capabilities and real potential in evacuation missions from Afghanistan. The all-weather integrated border outposts project that was awarded to the public sector firm National Projects Construction Corporation for 20 crore rupees in the Ladakh region has been declared as a failure by the Indo-Tibetan Border Police for all practical purposes. The temperatures were never stabilized and could not be maintained despite several attempts in the past 5 years, and now the ITBP has approached the Ministry of Home Affairs to give clearance to another company to complete the project. While talking about Australia's recent cancellation of submarine project with France, the former Navy spokesperson Captain D.K. Sharma has said that the requirements of a country can change, and they have all the liberties to cancel the order and go for something else. He also said that nothing can be discounted at this stage, as China is already building submarines with AIP system and Type 54 frigates for Pakistan, and the next logical step would be to provide nuclear submarines to Pakistan. He also said that the Indian Navy is keeping its options open and knows exactly what is happening in its area of interest.